Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Hello, Debbie. I don't plan on this being a real long live, but as you can see, I'm making some changes. I am going to start back with the zodiacs. I thought I would not do that, but I don't know. I had gotten some emails that people were missing the zodiac readings, and I didn't think they were that popular. But this is my play channel anyhow. I'm not all about the views on this channel. Just on my other true crime channel. But I do what I want. My best friend, she says, Jen, you got to keep changing things. You got to be consistent. Be consistent. Yeah. What matters to me, I have to be consistent. I'm not that this channel doesn't matter. But I mean, my priorities. This channel is solely my channel, my playground. You know, do what I want to do. No restrictions. And I'm not going to put pressure on myself that if I can't keep up with the zodiacs. Oh, well. Too bad. But in the description box of every video, I now have a schedule of when to expect zodiac readings. Like I'm working on July's. I'm halfway through the zodiac, but they're scheduled to be released. Earth signs are going to be released tomorrow. Tuesday, the air signs. Those are the two I've got done so far. So. Oh, thank you. I don't feel so beautiful, to be perfectly honest. Okay, I'm going to take a chance, even though whether YouTube likes it or not. I got trashed last night. So. Hello, Astro Love. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, Astro Love, I don't spend a lot of time on this channel. I'm going to start spending more time on this channel. All of my focus and energy goes into my true crime channel, my true crime tarot channel, where I do readings about true crime, missing persons, and stuff like that. And I was doing lives over on that channel, but it was confusing the YouTube algorithm. I'm like, well, I can't do these kind of lives for people and do readings for them. Over there, the only lives I could do over there is if we're going to talk about a case. And I didn't want to eliminate this. I don't want any, I'm not going to put pressure on myself saying that this channel is my play channel. Yeah, my true, I think in the description box is even a link to my true crime channel. It's Divine Pathways True Crime, or Divine Pathways Tarot, actually. The channel is called, that's the username, True Divine Pathways Tarot. You go to the channel, it says, then you go to that link and then it says Divine Pathways True Crime. Anyhow, Debbie. You gave a $10 donation for a speed read. You get to ask a quick question. What is your question? Also waiting on Laura. Laura's next. So you and Laura are the only two that donated. Oh, you sent $10? Okay, Crafty One. So I could put you on the paid list. There's Jaylen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Any message from Spirit? Okay. Let's do this. Okay, Jaylen. Thank you. Speed reads are pretty much like 3 or 4 cards. That's it. For a quick message, quick answer. Okay, let's see what we got for you. King of Coins. Businessman, mature male. Being a provider. Reliable. Something about reliability. Okay. Financial security. 9 of Swords. You've been worrying about money lately. Or, I don't know if you've been worried about work, worried about a job, worried about a boss. But there's something I feel it definitely deals with work or your finances. Page of Wands is talking about some good news and a change of venue or something like that, a new adventure coming forth. It is positive communication. What it's saying is you're going to receive some good news. And for me, it just seems like it's too dark in here. We've got cloudy skies today. And I just feel like I need that extra light for myself. And Jaylen, you see I'm in a new studio. Hello, Laura. You're up next. So I hope this makes sense to you, Debbie, that if you're worrying about a certain finance or a certain situation at work with a boss or some kind of manager, things are going to shift and change relatively soon. I'm getting by next fire season, which it would be Leo. So by Leo season, there should be a change. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. And so worrying about it, that is doing you no good. But know that there's an answer, okay? You're going to be fine. Okay. You're welcome, Debbie. Okay. Laura. You donated double, so you get 2 questions or one more in-depth question. If you have just one thing you want to look at and you want a little bit more details than a speed read, or if you want 2 quick answers. Your choice. I've missed you too, Jaylen. As I was saying, this is not going to be a long, drawn out live. Trust me. I got trashed last night. I was out of karaoke. I'm joining the club. It's called the Eagles. It's like through American Eagles or something like that. It's a patriotic type private club just down over the hill. I 1 block and I was turning up my side street to go towards my house. Very close, but it was wild. I had so much fun. I got trashed. I had a little bit too much alcohol, I never have hangovers, but I'm feeling it today. So I've learned to say I never have. I can say I rarely have. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did them last night for when I went out. And I left them on. We're having our Independence Day here this week. And yeah, I did them myself. Okay, when I get to the free list, it's going to be whoever I am drawn to because I don't have any moderators today. I'm not keeping a free list. It's just whoever I'm drawn to. Month ahead. Okay, got it, sweet girl. Good to see you too, Tessa. You guys really want to check me out and see me in action, you got to check out my true crime channel. If you haven't done so already. The shit that comes out in the cards about crimes and cover-ups and corruption and all kinds of shit will blow your mind. Okay. Okay, the month ahead. In fact, I'm going to use a different deck because I need those are good for quick 3-card readings. This is not going to be a 3-card reading. Okay. Month ahead for Laura, please. What does July hold for Laura, please? What does July 2024 hold for Laura? What can she expect in July 20? Did I say 23, 24? July 2024. One more. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, beautiful. 9 of Cups. Nice. Death. That could be an ending. That could be if you're wanting a certain situation to finally come to an end, to come to a close. That could be positive. Ah, yeah, 7 of Swords. Arguments. Deception. A lot of like thievery. Some malice here. Almost feels like lies and deception. Somebody, they lie. The 7 of Swords, you all know. He's the liar. He's the deceiver. He's the thief, right? He's the sneak. So sneaky behavior behind the scenes in the past that is going to be coming to an end. Queen of Pentacles. You're going to be in some good standing here. This is July's calling for a total turnaround, a total change, a change in habits, a change in scenery. By the end of the month, a new journey with the Fool. Describing the Fool, we have the World. Yeah, oh my God, this, honey, Queen of Swords, by your own design. Oh my gosh. I say that there is something here coming to a head. Okay? I see something that, how do I say this? Almost like the straw that breaks the camel's back. However, you're in a place of going from the nicey Queen of Pentacles. It's okay, walk all over me. I don't care. I'll take it. And I'll still give to you anyhow. To Queen of Swords. The shit stops now. You're going from nicey into bitch mode. Okay? And as a result, the Queen of Swords also has that knowledge and that knowing and seeing things really clearly. By the end of the month, you're going to see things forward extremely clear. And for all the bullshit, that's what's ending. And that is what you've been wanting and hoping for. But it's ending because it's by your own design. It's like you're evoking it. You're taking a sword and you're whack, 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 and you're cutting people out. You're cutting people down to size. I know that's out of character for you, Laura. That's not your nature, but I am seeing you by the end of July being out of character and making certain transformations about yourself. And with the World and the Fool and the Death card here, endings, transformations, successful completions, ending of a cycle. Boom. As I say on my other channel, that's a boom. So, Laura, this is excellent. Yep. Okay, let me go check my PayPal and update my list. I'm flying solo today. Judy has stepped down from my main moderator because her business is taking off. And I totally support that. And I'm thankful for all the time that Judy has put in over the years on this channel. She really picked up when Radikar up and flew the coop. But at least Judy's keeping in touch with me. Radikar never did. Okay. I don't know. But anyhow, I never did anything to Radikar. I always treated her with respect. But that's a whole nother subject. But I have 3 other moderators. One of which I'm probably going to be removing because she never shows up to the lives or anything. Anyhow, probably going to take her off. So I'm going to have 2 moderators. I'm probably going to be looking to bring on another moderator. But Lisa, she's going to be probably my primary moderator. She's Zebra Girl. But she's on vacation. So anyhow, I need to check my list. And I'm not keeping a free list. Like I said, when I get to the freeze, I will go through and that's whoever I'm drawn to. I draw a card. You're welcome, Laura. Now let me go check my list. Okay. Okay, Jaylen. Put you on the list. So we got Debbie done. We got Laura done. Okay. So next is going to be Crafty One. Then Jaylen, I believe. Okay, Michael. Okay, I see where. Okay, that's Crafty One. That's Jaylen. There's Joy. Okay. Okay. Just a second here. Gotta do one thing. All right, I think I'm up to date. Okay. Okay, I also want you guys, and don't get offended if I ask you to repeat your question, because it's not the easiest to keep up on comments, like your questions in the, in the comment section on PayPal. So I'll probably be asking them again. You two have a great weekend, Laura. Okay, Crafty One, you're up next. I need to know what your question is. Well, Liam, I have a nephew by that name, Liam. Yep. Okay, will Liam be successful in his career? You know what? I'm for these paid readings, I just need to do the smaller deck. Save the big deck for the freeze. I wanted to use it. I hadn't used it in so long. But okay, Crafty One. Crafty One. Okay, you got 2 pages here. Just a second, let me get your third card. There it is. 2 cups. Okay, his new career might be involving a partnership. Is he going in partnership with a friend, like a childhood friend or something like that? It's got the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. And these are usually messages and communications, usually very passionate, loving communications. But I'm looking at these as 2 friends. And then we have the 2 of Cups coming together. It's like the raw basis of a relationship or partnership. A lot of people, they get confused with the 2 of Cups and they think, oh, it's a romantic partnership. Doesn't have to be. It has to be, what the 2 of Cups represents is a partnership of 2 people that have some kind of an emotional bond on some level. I see it a lot in friendships. I see it a lot between siblings. I see it a lot even in business when 2 people come together and they start a business and they form a very special friendship or relationship with a business partner. And that's what I'm getting here. I am getting it will be successful. This is just the beginning. I do feel that he needs to, even when it gets, I'm just hearing, even when it gets tough, not to give up, to push through. But there's somebody, him partnering up with someone. Okay. Oh, he's coming to work in America. Okay. Well, I'm going to, is he married or anything? Or have a, I'm just feeling like his career is going to lead into something else too. I am seeing a little bit of romance here. And I'm feeling more like his career is going to lead into a husband and wife team type scenario. But I do feel it as being successful. Okay, hi, amputee. Ah, Liz, there you are. Okay, let me do this. I need to do this. Add as moderator. Okay. There we go. You should, yep, you're now a moderator. Okay, good. Okay. So, Liz, what I'm going to need you to do, I've got the paid list under control, that if you go through back, I don't know how far back you can scroll, but scroll back and start like writing down some names for the free list, free card pools. If you would be so kind. Thank you. Love you, dear. And yes, Liz, I got trashed last night, so I'm not trying to make this a marathon, but it is what it is. We'll see how long this goes. Okay. You're quite welcome, Crafty One. So Crafty One is done. Okay, Jaylen, you donated 3 for 3. So did you want a more comprehensive reading, or do you want to ask 3 separate questions for 3 quick answers? I think I'm going to have to clear some room, so I might have to use this other table to draw the cards. Duh. I got several decks over here. Because I was working on the zodiac readings. I got the earth signs done. They're being released tomorrow. I got to record air signs and fire signs today, I think. And probably Monday I'll record the water signs. That's what I wanted to tell you. I am going back to doing zodiac readings. I have a schedule when each zodiac sign is going to be released. I'm going to try to do it weekly. Try to. But it's like Mondays are earth signs. Tuesdays, excuse me, air signs. Wednesdays, fire. Thursdays, water. If you know the element of your zodiac sign, you'll know when to find your reading. For that, I'm working on the July readings. Okay. July 15th. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at this. You're going to see me going back and forth like this because this is going to require a bigger spread, and I need room over here in my reading station. Hold on. I wonder. Blonde moment. And hangover moment. Why don't I do that? Boom. Okay. That way, I can look back and forth, right? Okay. So, I'm loving my new space. Since Daniel has a girlfriend now, he's almost never here. So I've taken over the office. I've set things up. It is so much lighter in here. All kinds of natural light comes in. I love it. And it's so much better than being down in the basement. I still have my space down in the basement for if he is home and he's gaming and I need readings to do, then I still have but it's my backup space now. I'll just have to take what decks I need downstairs because most of my decks are up here now. I've been slowly bringing all my decks up. Okay, let's see what we got going on about this mediation. Okay. King of Pentacles, Four of Swords, King of Cups. Well, okay, there are 2 kings here. 6 of Swords, so try to move forward. And Judge. Oh, okay. What I'm saying is they're not going to find it. It just feels like open and closed. Okay. The first line. You got, you got the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Right smashed in between that is the Four of Swords. 2 people putting something to rest. This is to me two people trying to put a dispute to rest. Yeah, there's negotiations, but I don't think they're thinking about things. It's going to take a little while for them to think about things. However, they are moving towards. I think that they've been discussing it. I think the discussion is already done. And as you move forward towards your hearing, and I shit you not, this is I shit you not moment. Six of Swords, movement towards what? Judgment, a decision. So, I think that they've already discussed things. Be honest, I think they already have a decision in mind, but they're not making that final decision till they hear all sides. Strength, Chariot. Oh, this is great. The Emperor. Oh, the Emperor is the big boss. Let me tell you, the big boss is coming in on this. Temperance and Eight of Cups. Holy fucking shit. Oh, another I shit you not moment. Okay. Dead center. Boss. Above him, King of Cups. This is telling me that the big boss is usually a teddy bear, usually a softie, okay? However, he could be tough when he needs to be, all right? And how are things going for you? Strength in the Chariot, very strong position moving forward. This is strong success, strong, yeah, very strong position. Moving things forward in order to find that peace and that balance, which may require somebody going someplace else. And the way I'm feeling here, it depends on what you want out of this, but somebody's going. But it's in your favor. So she may be, I'm still not seeing the termination, but maybe relocated, different department, different building, where you have no contact with her. Okay, let's get the final three. Empress, love it. Okay, there's the Empress, Ten of Cups, Five of Wands, Nine of Wands, Two of Wands. Okay. The only thing I could say here is that your biggest issue is going to be the Five of Wands with the Emperor and the King of Cups, because it's almost like I understand your position, but I feel sorry for the big boss, to be honest. Okay, good. I feel sorry for the big boss, because even if you and Karen have a clash in personalities, which I think that is the problem. It's not what you do wrong or what she does wrong. It's a clash in personalities. It happens. You can't expect to be everybody's buddy and get along with everybody. It's everyday life. I got people I can't stand. It's like I clash with, because our views are different, our goals are different, or whatever the case may be. And I think that's what the real problem is between you and her. Okay? Now, with that said, the boss had a good rapport with her. Okay? But the boss also likes you. Okay? So, he's in a dilemma that he's battling himself, right? But he knows what the right thing is to do. And it's exhausting. It's exhausting. It's exhausting waiting on the decision. As of right this moment, he's kind of split, but he knows what he doesn't want to terminate Karen, but he's looking for a solution that would make everybody happy. But the Eight of Cups here makes me wonder if she's already gone, if she's already moved to a different department. But we have, which is really good, the Empress. Emperor and Empress, by the way, here on the board is a lot of power. So there's a male boss and there's a high female boss, somebody who knows their value, with the 10 Cups. The Empress is somebody who's very nurturing, who gives birth, who very understanding, very mother-like figure. And what I get here is the Emperor was trying to be like the Empress, soften up, and find a solution that is going to make everybody happy. Not just you, but everybody. Because I've said this before, you're not the only one that Karen has rubbed in the wrong way. I think that she has a very misunderstood personality. And no, I'm not sticking up for her. I'm not. I'm just saying her type of personality does not serve her well in the type of position that she held. She needed another career line or another type of position where because she comes across as very abrupt, very abrasive. And that's just her nature, unfortunately. But there's definitely a move. The decision is going to be somebody has to move. But the Emperor, he's dead. He is the dead center card in the middle of the spread. So it's all around the decision of the Emperor, the big, big boss. He's in between a rock and a hard place because he's trying to separate his emotions from the situation itself. But I think he's going to do a fair, just decision. And the Nine of Wands is a repeat, so which is telling me a cycle, which is you're not the first person to appear in front of him concerning Karen. But whatever Karen does, she was good at. So I think he's just going to relocate her. I think she's going to relocate. But I do think that there's going to be some sanctions. And you're not going to want, I know this is not the answer you're going to want to hear. She will get a slap on the wrist. A slap on the wrist. However, to your advantage, you're not going to have to deal with her anymore. Okay? So I certainly hope this makes sense. It's going to go well. And it's going to go to find a happy medium to make everybody happy, a happy solution. Okay? You're going to get that. You're going to get that. Okay? So it looks good. So Jaylen, what do you think of my new setup? Reading table here. A computer section over here. Oh, you're welcome, Jaylen. Because last time we talked, I was downstairs in the basement. Oh, you did? Okay. Thank you. I'm happy with this. And I even have a place to hang a tinfoil hat when I read about the royals or read about our dreaded government. It's, I don't know if you've noticed, it's like even my vibe is completely different being up here than being down in the basement. Yeah, I got some more coming up. I got some more ideas. I'm going to dig into Elvis. I've done Michael Jackson. I just upload over on that other channel. I just did. I don't know if you saw it or not. You know, about the situation with Robert Wagner. Did he kill his wife? Yep, I got it. That's what I'm on next, Joy King. Okay. Okay, so Joy King, you got a double. Okay. I think so too. And I dug into Marilyn Monroe. It took 2 videos to do Marilyn Monroe. Part 1 and part 2. I might have to put on a disguise and everything and hide for a while, but I'm going to dig into the Kennedys. I'm going to be digging into the Kennedys, that dynasty. What does July 2024 hold for you? Yeah, Debbie, it was spot on with Natalie. My cards don't lie. And I'm still waiting on my shipment of my true crime deck from China so that I could get them sent out to everybody that ordered. I sold several decks. I sold a couple dozen of my true crime deck. So I don't know when I'm going to take orders again. I think I'm going to do it for my true crime deck in shipments, like every so often, put it on sale. Get as many orders as I can, and then have a deadline date, and however many I have for them all, because it's cheaper on shipping, and I get a discount per deck when I order in bulk and ordering individually. Okay, what can Joy expect for July 2024? Three of Wands, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. Who are you doing a dance with? You're doing a dance with somebody. Well, some kind of plans, okay? Making arrangements, making plans, looking towards the future. But you're keeping your heart space open. Some small communication, some small talk at the beginning of July. Okay, very small, but there is. I like to see this more than the Page of Pentacles in this kind of scenario. Page of Pentacles is minimum investment, but may not go anywhere. Just some communication. At least the Page of Cups offers some sort of emotional communication, some sort of even flirtiness. Page of Cups has no flirtiness at all about it. So there's a little bit of flirtiness to the place where you end up feeling your heart space feeling full. There is something coming on the pike in July that by the end of July, your heart's going to totally explode. There's just a little thing here about make sure that you trust your intuition on this. So this feels like somebody new. Is this somebody new? Liz, you know our little text messaging chat, group chat Drop it in there. Well, is this Sagittarius somebody new? Okay. I thought so, because this felt like a fresh energy. And I saw this, I'm like, oh, praise God. Maybe she let go of the other one. Okay. And what was your second one? Your second question, dear. Who was that? Summer Love. Oh, that was Grease, wasn't it? The movie Grease? Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta. Something about Summer Love. Okay. That just came to my head. Okay. That's kind of like two questions. Let's just see what it's... I'm going to ask it in a way of what do you need to know about your real estate career coming after your test. Okay. Let me see what comes up. Passing the test and what happens next. It's like two separate questions, but let me just see what the three cards come up with. And just from personal experience with real estate, Joy, you're not going to get a commission check right away. I'm somebody that's held a real estate license since 1992. And let me tell you, it takes a good 6 months to get a good foothold in the real estate career. It really does. With all the training, learning curves, I'm going to give you some non-tarot advice. There's a Keller Williams guy. I can't remember his name. But he has a very excellent listing presentation. And he has one for buyers too. A buyer agency and all of that. Just look up Keller Williams listing presentation. He's a guy, and he gives so many tips on getting listings. And let me tell you, I don't care. Some people might say it's old school, but the name of the game are listings. If you have a nice listing inventory, you don't have to sell that listing. Another agent could sell on it, and then you get that's where the multi-list. That's where you get the share brokerage. Co-brokering. Okay. Okay, Queen of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Money's going to be tight. As you work through this, Queen of Swords is seeing things clearly. Make sure you study. This Three of Pentacles, she's somebody that is looking out into the horizon. There's other people kind of honoring her, which is kind of telling me that, yes, you're going to pass your exam. Four of Pentacles could be a delay. Holding back, protecting, also reserving resources. I highly recommend, and this is not related to the cards, but also before you take your exam, it's not Real Estate CE. There's another one. I can't remember the name of it. I have it bookmarked. But there's online practice courses. If I were you, get involved with taking practice tests. I think I spent $50, and that $50 was the money best spent, because when I was out of real estate too long and I had to retake my state boards because I was out of real estate for more than 5 years, this site, I just took all the practice exams until I was getting consistently 95% and higher. And when I sat down for my actual exam, I scored 98. I spent hours just going through practice exam, practice exam, practice exam, practice exam, till it was drilled in my head. Okay. But what I'm seeing here is you're going to pass, but I don't feel like it's going to be the first time around. That's a little iffy. It's like a little bit teeter-tottering. It depends on you if you pass the first time or not. At least by the second time you will. But it's going to depend on you on how much studying. That's why I'm trying to give you some tips on passing that state boards. Been there, done that. I went into real estate 3 different times. I've taken the state boards 3 times. First time around, I failed the first time and passed on my second chance. The last 2 times was 2011, because I was like almost 10 years out of, or not quite, yeah, almost 10, well, about 8 years without practicing real estate. And I had to retake this exam. Then this last time I did it again, took the exam, got my license. I've taken it twice, and both times passed with flying colors because I went through the practice exams. Yeah, so you are going to pass, whether it's the first time or the second time you take the state boards. Whichever time you pass is going to be up to you about how much studying and how much practice you put into preparing for the test. And I don't care what kind of books. I don't think the books do justice in preparing you for real estate state boards. It's the practice exams that make the difference. It gives you an idea on what to expect when you sit down for those exams. Absolutely. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Benishka, as soon as I'm done with all the paid reads. The paid reads, the donation reads, they take priority. I do apologize, but that's only fair. The ones that actually donate, they get preferential treatment because they paid, and they get to ask a question. The free reads are just a simple card pull anyhow with no question. Okay, Joy. That's good, Amika. I'm glad to hear that. Hello, Doretta. Everything's going great. On the third cup of coffee, I'm starting to feel better. While we wait on Joy, because I got trashed last night, and this is the first time in a very, very long time that I actually had a hangover. I was karaoke night last night, and I'm surprised I'm able to talk because I sang songs like Heart Alone. I did Martina McBride, Independence Day, songs that, I mean, you have to belch out the tune, and I'm feeling it in my stomach muscles where I had to really push up that diaphragm to get that. But I was drunk, and I hadn't karaoke in a very, very long time. Should have started with something easy, but my drunken mind says, "Oh, I'm gonna belch out Martina McBride, no problem." Okay. Okay, what is the outcome with the Sagittarius? Okay, got it. Gotcha, Joy. I got you covered. But yeah, I pretty much killed my vocal cords last night. And I thought, and then this morning I woke up and I thought, thank God I could talk. I was worried about, will I have a voice for the live today? Because no, I couldn't keep it simple and do Bette Midler or something really easy. No. I had to go to the totally opposite extreme of my vocal cord capability. Typically, I only do one or the other, either Heart or Martina McBride. Never two in a single karaoke night. And whichever one I choose is always the last song I sing because my voice is done. Boom. But I did both. My dumbass did both. And when I came home last night, I had a squeaky voice. I'm like, oh, this is going to be wonderful doing a live tomorrow, not being able to talk. Dumbass, you know? But I'm okay. Okay, outcome of the Sagittarius. Let's see what we got here. Page of Pentacles, an offering. Invitation, judgment. Answering the call, Four of Swords. Don't expect anything wild and crazy. The outcome looks positive. It looks peaceful. But, you know, I said that, you know, love is in the air. You know, I was hearing that summer love song. It looked good. Your heart space is going to feel full. But don't push the Sag too much. Sagittarius don't like that, by the way. Page of Pentacles is a general understanding. Okay. It is a simple principle. Okay. Here's what I have to offer. I do feel honesty. But there is a decision to play things cool. The Four of Swords to me is not a final death card or a final ending, but I think that the pacing of this situation with the Sagittarius might be a little bit too fast for the Sag. It's like, don't suggest commitment to him right away. I can't go too much with three cards, go very deep into it. But I can say is it's not necessarily commitment phobia. It's a pacing. So whatever the reason is, he might come up with a decision to cool things down a little bit. Okay. Towards the end of July. Okay. I do feel you're going to have a date. There it is with the Page of Pentacles. The offering. The date. Answering the call. Judgment. Okay. Feels that call. Feels that need. Feels the connection. However, Four of Swords, you know, let's cool things down a little bit. Let's slow down the pace. That's kind of what I get. I'm not seeing an ending. I'm not seeing anything really negative. I'm just saying that the pacing is not exactly what the Sagittarius will want. He's going to want to slow it down a bit. Okay. But a date in July, yes. Okay. Liz and Joy, you said you would have loved to have seen that. You know, the funny thing is, you think a club is called the where they call it the Menneson Eagles. It's an Eagles club. Everything's like really patriotic. The decor is patriotic in this club. It's a bar, but it's a private bar, right? But it was open to the public because that was part of the deal with the DJ who was conducting the karaoke. That, you know, let's let the public in. Well, guess what? I'm joining the club. I met so many fantastic people last night that I'm actually going down there on Wednesday. The bartender last night, she told me to come down. She'll sponsor me. I need 2 sponsors out of the club. And the cook that was down there, I sat and talked to her for a long time last night too. They're both going to sponsor me to get me into the club. And it's just the atmosphere. Everybody's so friendly. There was no conflict, no friction. It was great. And anyhow, you would think small little town. I never thought this. And everybody drunk off their ass because everybody's enjoying the music, enjoying the karaoke. I think there was only 1 or 2 singers, that's it, who sounded like you wanted to say, get off the mic, please. But, you know, let them sing. They're having fun. That's the whole purpose. But there's only 2 people that, no, get off the mic. Everybody else, several other people got up there and sang, and they were really, everybody was really good, but these 2 people. But I blame the alcohol more on those 2 people because I think they were drunker than the other people in the bar. But somebody was going to put me on Facebook, and I threatened their life. I says, I will hunt you down, and I will fucking kill you. You put me on Facebook. You know, no, 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 no. Yeah, Joy, I agree with you. Yeah, you could donate, of course, Jaylen. Oh, Jaylen has seen me in action on camera when I've had my wine or whatever. Yeah. That's before YouTube was really a bitch about stuff like that. But you know what? It was actually on the other channel. I had a chill night. Just chat and chill. And I had my bottle of wine. By the time that live was over, I was feeling really good. I killed almost a whole bottle of wine that night. I still got 3/4 of a bottle in the fridge. I need to get some more of that wine. I love that wine. Thanks to Soul Source Tarot, who turned me on to this wine. Hold that thought for a second. Oh, my back. Too much dancing last night. Okay. Liz, you want a really, really good sweet wine? This is what Jennifer at Souls for Tarot turned me on to. It's Barefoot. Sweet Red Blend, California. Smooth and sweet. There you go. Screenshot it. You'll love it. This wine is the bomb. It's fantastic. Barefoot Sweet Red Wine. Or Sweet Red Blend by Barefoot. I'm getting me some more. I had gotten 2 of these bottles, and this is all I have left. I need to get myself a corkscrew and just buy the fucking gallon. It's sold in this size and it's sold in the gallon. But for the gallon, it's a corkscrew. I don't have a corkscrew thing. I need to get one. I used to have one, but my ex has it at his house. His mother gave it to me for Christmas, but guess who claimed it? No, we're not going to go there. Okay. Okay, Raylan. I don't know why I said Raylan. Duh! Jaylen. It is a sweet wine. Yes, yeah, Jaylen, it's a sweet wine. I love it. I'm getting me some more, absolutely. Okay. So, Jaylen, I need your next question, dear. I am out of coffee. I might have to start drinking the wine. Yeah, a bell can. I've got a singing bowl. Sage can. Incense can clean them. You know what? You don't need anything. To clean your tarot cards, you could just simply hold them and meditate on them and imagine energy coming out, old energy exiting. That's what I typically do. I take 60 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds. I hold them. I imagine all the energy coming out. Sometimes I'll knock 3 times on a deck. Imagine the energy floating out of it for like 30 seconds. Done. It's all an intent. All the stuff about sage and salt and putting in the moonlight and all, that's all theatrics. It's all theatrics. Okay, let's see. In fact, I just did it with this deck. Let's use this deck. Did the clearing. Right, gotcha. Let's see what we got here. After the dust settles, will Jaylen be successful in her role? I need to bring my singing bowls up here. Now we've mentioned it. At least my favorite one. But it drives Daisy crazy. Okay. Eight, okay. 8 of Wands. That's fast action. Things happening very quickly. That's moving forward. Page of Pentacles. Learning. The center of it all. Learning. Fast-paced learning. That could be some training that you actually receive. Okay, let's take a look at it. Hovering energy is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, something changing. I'll go over all this in a minute. Chariot. High Priestess. Yeah, that makes total sense. 7 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles, working together. 4 of Swords, resting, peace. Queen of Pentacles. Final outcome, King of Wands. Okay. Let me draw another one on the King of Wands with the Star card. Okay. Okay, what we have here, Jaylen, is centered around when the dust settles. Okay. Your Chariot as far as the past. Okay. Or things, or this could also be things hidden. It is talking about things moving forward. A forward momentum in a certain direction that is going away from secrets, hidden knowledge. Okay. So it's like, okay, Karen had the knowledge to pass on to you and she didn't do it. Okay. That is what is being let go of. That is what is leaving. Hovering around you is the Wheel of Fortune. Change. Things moving in your direction. Again, it's reiterating the fact that this is going to be successful. The whole thing in general. In the near future, there might be a little bit of confusion. You might be confused about your job, about your duties, okay? Because you feel you haven't learned anything. You feel like that you're still as a newbie, just like you were at the very beginning when you first started on this journey in this position. But your strengths, Queen of Pentacles, patience, being patient with yourself, okay? The environment is talking about 3 of Pentacles, working together. There's the training, okay? You're kind of hoping that everything is going to calm down, that you can rest and relax. 4 of Swords. Outcome. There is definitely hope. There is new hope and new insights and a new drive and ambition. I think what's going to happen here is this is actually going to launch you in another direction, actually. What I'm getting is the training's going to be provided to you. Absolutely. There's going to be the training. And, when you're starting out, when the dust settles, you're still going to be confused about some things. I think that they're going to need to get things in order. And as they get things in order, there is an opportunity. I'm getting another female here, but not like Karen, a different female. Someone else that's a little bit more, not just knowledgeable, because Karen was knowledgeable, but somebody who has that managerial touch. Somebody who is more practical. Somebody who has a lot of patience. Okay? So I feel like, and if it's not an actual female, it could be a man that has more feminine qualities. But there's somebody here with the patience. They will take the time to explain things, give you the training that you should have had a long time ago. And it's going to make a world of difference. That Wheel of Fortune is time. Whoever is moving into this position to help you, they're gonna be looking at it and scratching their hand and be like, what the fuck, all this wasted time? Because let me tell you, there are people around in your environment that see your potential. And some of them understand the root of why things didn't move forward and was stalled. But I like the star with the King of Wands. Now, this could be even two people, because the environment has three, you and two others. So I'm thinking there's going to be two people participating in getting you the proper training and getting you on the right road here. Okay? And so there's going to be two people. The shining star is going to be a masculine, potentially a fire sign. But not only that, they can also be representing you. You're going to hear, I'm getting so much comment flying at me at one time. There's a masculine that's really going to be, there's a female and a man, a woman and a man that are going to be critical. The man's going to be really huge. He's going to set you up somehow in a positive way. Okay? But I'm seeing you coming out. Okay. Yes, my guys are correcting me. You are going to come out as a shining star in all of this. And it's going to set up certain ambitions. So this could lead into other areas in your life, moving you forward. But you're going to be a shining star once you receive the training that you should have received a long time ago. And I can't quite put my finger on how or what this is going to like. But it's like, when you get this training, it's going to be like striking a match. It's going to light something and bring power, ambition, and drive. I almost want to say moving higher than your current position. But yeah, you are looking like a star in this when it's all said and done. And when you go through and get the proper training that you should have had. Okay. Well, that decision, yeah, you can make that decision. You're saying that now you don't want to move higher. But once you get to training and once you get to recognition and once you become a star employee, you know, you may shift, you may change your mind. Right now, you may not want to move higher. But once the ball is rolling, that could change. Your desires, your ambitions, your focus, your goals might change. Okay. All right. I think that's it for the paid list. And I said this wasn't going to be a long live, but look at it. Over an hour. Okay. I'm going to start the free list. You're welcome, Jaylen. In about 10 minutes. I need to go let the dog out. I probably should let Daisy out. Daisy just got spayed this past Wednesday. I have to keep Daisy and Dutton separated while she heals. Neither one of them are liking that. They both want at each other. They both want to play. But trying to keep Daisy calm after getting spayed is a task. So I kind of need to take care of my dogs real quick. And then I will be back here in a moment. I'm just going to let you listen to some music temporarily. And I got to remember to create a nice visual. Okay. I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, you're welcome, Jaylen. I love you, dear. I was tempted to pour myself a glass of wine. And I said, no, after last night, I had enough alcohol. So I got myself some iced tea. Okay, let's get into some free reads. I was going to use that one tarot deck, but I think, hold that thought. I just got to figure out which drawer they're in. I think they're in this other cabinet. Gotta move my nail stuff. Yep, they are. I'm thinking, well, this is more Halloween-y. Why not? Use a combination of two decks. Okay. Let's see if I can handle these two together. Sometimes when I combine decks, they become too thick. Combining two different Season of the Witch decks. One's like summer and fall. To get a wide variety of messages. Not the easiest to shuffle, but we will manage. Okay. So we've got Venishka. Are you still available? You need to be present to get your free card. Venishka, are you here? We'll give it a few seconds because I know there is a delay. If you don't answer, I will move on to the next one. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did them myself while we wait to see if Venishka answers. This is only a fraction of my stuff for doing nails. I even have myself one of these that I can actually put my whole hand in for curing. So, look, one of my nail files fell out. I initially, I think it was last year, I think I spent like around $150. Well, actually, probably closer to $200 on nail art stuff. I've got all kinds of nail art, even specialty brushes and stuff for doing designs that I still need to practice on. But, and even creating my own nail forms, everything. And quite honestly, if I went to the nail salon every 2 weeks, it would cost me $30 at minimum every 2 weeks. About $50 for a full set. Then after that, every 2 weeks, $30 to go in. And especially with the gel nails, $30 each time for a feel, color, and all that. If I did the dip nails, it would cost me $50 every 2 weeks. It's already paid for itself, meaning doing it myself without having to go. Plus, I don't have to sit in line at the salon and wait on a technician. So. Okay, did Venetia answer? Okay, Venetia has not answered. So who's after Venetia? You have to be present to get your free card. These are press-on nails, or just tips. I have the glue, and I actually have a bottle of glue that I carry with me. If one falls off, real quick fix, pop it back on, and I had to do that at the bar last night. My thumb fell off because I did not glue it really well the first time around. Okay, Liz, who's after Venetia? Venetia's not answering, so she doesn't get a card. Maybe I could turn back over to chat. Look at the colors on the gilding. The orange and yellow. Isn't that gorgeous? Fall, so summer fall vibe. Okay, we've got some others that want some cards here. I think, okay, from what I'm seeing in the chat, we had Bonnie, then we had Doretta. And Omeka. Well, I think Omeka might have been first, then Bonnie. Omeka joined. No, wait a second. I'm trying to get this figured out. I think it's Bonnie, Doretta, and Omeka. That's it. Bonnie, Doretta, then Omega. Okay, Bonnie. Yeah, the cards are saying, you know, you've been shuffling. Stop shuffling. Okay. Let's get a card. Oh, your card already fell out. pumpkin spice and apple cider. This is about nothing is more nostalgic than the joy of belonging in your presence. Changing of the season, coziness. I don't know if you've lost somebody recently, but it just feels like the overall message here is to remember the good times. This is an energy of nostalgia, thinking back on those good, fuzzy, cozy feelings. And I want to say, nice place to visit, nice place to go down memory lane. But always remember to return back to the present and not stay in the nostalgic state. Okay. Okay, Doretta. Sorry about the loss of your puppy. My next door neighbor just lost their German Shepherd. And that German Shepherd was the one that always got my dogs all riled up. He would start barking and get Daisy and Dutton going too. But I didn't even know he was sick. I think it was something sudden. Happened last night. Just heard about it this morning. But okay, let's get your card, Doretta. Morning dew. What stillness does, the silence of one's steadiness brings. I almost want to say start a morning routine. A morning, you're being called that to make things calmer through the day. And instead of your energy being here, there, to start a morning routine of meditation. You can start simply small. Start for 5 minutes. Work your way up. I personally like to do 10 to 15 minutes every morning. And I get myself into a Zen-like state. I kind of manifest what I want to do for the day. And it helps me be calm and keep my energy more grounded throughout the day. And I think that is exactly what the message of this card is. Okay? You starting a morning meditation routine. Okay, Omega. Omega. Darkness falls. Now, Omega, I know that you read cards. I know you understand the flow of energy. Okay? Take note of the mirror and the black cat and the white. Whatever. It's like the black and the white. The opposites. Two sets of eyes. The mirror. Okay? Within you live the hidden, the things that want nothing more than to swallow you whole. Now, this is about facing some sort of inner demons or inner fears. This is almost like, okay, the true crime stuff is coming to mind. How you sometimes throw cards. You watch a lot of the true crime stuff with me and with my readings and stuff. Some of the energies that you might be picking up on, you might be holding on to. That creates blocks, that creates fears, that might even create subconscious nightmares that aren't really messages, but it's almost like you're wondering if they're messages, but they're really not. There's like some shadow work needing to be done and some inner cleansing. Again, I'm going to stress to you meditation. And before you touch your cards, because it just feels like you're very receptive, cast a circle. I've done this sometimes for certain cases, like when we're talking about the cult of Odin and other things. I would go with my pointer and go all the way around in a circle and cast myself a circle of protection. And then when I'm done off camera, where it's not seen, I go the opposite direction and close my circle. I do that sometimes. It depends on the energy. Sometimes all I need to do is envision the bubble of protection around me. But sometimes certain cases, like a prime example, the Delphi murders, there was definitely cult activity there in that situation. And believe me, when I was tapping into the energy of the murder of those two girls, I cast myself an actual energy circle physically, and I closed it off because there was a lot of dark energies there. And I think that is what that card is telling you. Be mindful of the energies. If you feel it might be a good practice, I don't know how experienced you are with working with cards or working with energy, but start casting yourself a circle of protection. And you're welcome, Doretta. I think that's it for the free reads, unless there's anybody else. I'm actually going to draw 3 cards for my moderator, for Liz, which is amputee life. So I'm going to actually pull 3 messages for her. 1 oracle card and a couple tarot cards for you, Liz. Okay, how do we go about this one? I'm going to hold this card up. You're going to shit your pants. You read what the main word is. Okay? All right, I'll make it awesome. But Liz, trust your body. Elevate your spirit. Open the gates to your renewal. Okay. Opening up gates, renewing your energy. The Empress, knowing thy worth. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. That's community. That's planting seeds. That's building a legacy. This could even be talking about the matriarch of the family. I almost want to say stepping into your role with grace. Elevating your spirit. Opening up your gates for renewal. That's talking about there's a gate opening up, an opportunity. I think you're going to be stepping into a matriarch type situation. And if there's any questions about that, that's kind of like you're going to be looked at as like the leader of your family. Taking the lead, taking control, being the one that everybody goes to for advice. But I'm getting a sense of peace. Now, it's not showing me the circumstances, dear, about why you're stepping into this role. But it's just showing me you stepping into some kind of leadership role within the big... If it's not with the family, it's with a certain community. The 10 of Pentacles is community. Plain and simple. It can be the family and extended family. Brothers, sisters, siblings, etc. It could be your neighborhood or an organization. But whatever it is, you're being honored and valued. And you're being called to tap into that. You're probably going to be called into nurturing certain people, advising certain people. Almost like a mother figure that certain people want to come underneath your wings. Okay, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting for you. Coming up here real soon. So I hope it does make sense. With that said, I'm going to take my comment off the screen because I don't think I'm going to do any more readings today. I think I'm done because I do have plans. I need to work on the air signs to get them released for Tuesday. It'd be great if I could do air and water, but that's 6 readings. I at least want to get air done today. Capricorn's already done, uploaded. Well, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, the earth signs, will be 9 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow morning. They will be popping on. They will be released at that time. Yes, I think it was an awesome live too. You know, I've noticed, when I go live here, the crowd is so much smaller than when I went live over on the other channel. However, the two energies, I had to separate the content. That's why I put community posts over there about this channel when I'm going live. I don't think everybody sees it, but eventually, this channel used to really hop when I would go live. It's just going to take time to build that up again. My views are so low on my other content on this channel, only because it's gotten lost in the algorithm. It's going to take a while for YouTube to pick this channel up again. But I'm not even as worried about that as much because the other channel is my main channel. This is my playground where I could come and enjoy myself, do some of the things I like to do without, worrying about whether or not whether YouTube algorithm is going to pick up the channel or not. If the YouTube algorithm gets confused or whatever, just let it. I know my best friends have said it. You need to be consistent. You need to be consistent. Yeah, consistency gets a channel found. And she tells her, keep changing, quit changing things. Because at first I thought I was just going to do all pick-a-card readings. But I'm just going to mix it up. I know it's not consistent and might confuse the hell out of YouTube algorithm, but I don't care. This is my playground just to release energy and enjoy myself. Not that I don't enjoy myself in the true crime, but I need to hop on there and do a video too. But that's where I am with this channel. This is my playground. If it takes off, it takes off. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But you have a wonderful day too. Doretta, thank you everybody. Thank you, Liz, for popping in and moderating. So I think I'm going to hop off here now. And everybody, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Love and light.